Rainollon here. Today is yet again another build showcase, and it's the Reconifex. Today I'm going to show you 3 builds. One is for new players and the other 2 is for Steel Path. So, let us immediately start. Let's start with the new player setup. I will highly recommend these mods if you're a new player, if you like the weapon a lot. You're going to use Shred for fire to punch through, Split Chamber for multi-shot, Vigilant Ornaments for multi-shot, you're going to shoot a bunch of projectiles, Vital Sense for critical damage, Infected Clip for Toxin, Cryo Rounds for cold, cold and Toxin gives you Viral. When you proc Viral onto enemies, they will take more damage from any source, Serration for increased damage, and Point Strike for critical chance. Those are the mods. For the Excellent Weapon Adapted slot mods, I will highly recommend for you to go is Stabilizer for weapon recoil or Vigilant Supplies for enhancing your crits and ammo economy. And that's it. Those are the mods. For the new players, I will highly recommend this build for new players. And now it's time for the Steel Path builds. For the first Steel Path build, it's the Deadhead setup. The mods I'm using here: Prime Shred for fire to punch through, Galvanized Chamber for multi-shot, Galvanized Scope for critical chance while aiming, Galvanized App for stat chance and direct damage, Blade Rounds for critical damage while aiming, Vital Sense for critical damage, Infected Clip for Toxin, and Cryo Rounds for cold, cold and Toxin, viral. Those are the mods. For the Excellent Weapon Adapted slot mods, I'm going to recommend between this and this, of course. For the Arcane, Primary Deadhead is, for me personally, by far the best in slot. 360 increased damage, headshot multiplier, weapon recall, all these stats are really good for this setup. For the passive, Perfect Reload grants you Heat Magazine with shots that deal 25% damage with a guaranteed status. This is a separate heat damage, which is quite good. This is a very good passive. I'm going to show you in game very soon. For the stats, the fire rate is good, magazine size is good, maximum ammo and ammo for from pickup is very good. Reload is slow, but with this, it's going to be really fast. Accuracy is very high, automatic, 2.2 punch through thanks to Prime Shred. Rivet disposition is not good, I will not recommend. Critical chance is good, critical damage is good, stat chance is absolutely solid for this weapon type, and total damage is slightly below average. And those are the stats. The passive, the mods, the arcane, and it's time for me to show you the final setup. For the final setup, this is the Frostbite setup. The mods here are nearly identical. I removed Blade Rounds for high voltage. High voltage gives you electricity stat chance. Infected Clip, Toxin, Toxin, electricity gives you corrosion, and we have cold right over here, thanks to Prime Cryo Rounds. That's it, those are the mods. For the Excellent Weapon Adapted slot mods, I will still recommend between Stabilizer and Vigilant Supplies. For the Arcane, Primary Frostbite is quite good. We have cold. On a cold stats effect, you get plus 3% critical damage and 2.25 multi-shot for 12 seconds, stacks up 40 times. That's 120% critical damage and 9% multi-shot, which is a lot of damage. And yeah, that's the Arcane. For the stats, nearly identical. Instead of viral, we have corrosion and cold. And that's it. Those are the stats, the mods, the Arcane, and it's time for me to show you these builds against the units. Alright, let's start. But first, the perfect reload. How does it work? So you're going to shoot the weapon, you're going to reload it. Once the thing enters inside the box, you're going to press the reload button again. And that's how you get the perfect reload. At the bottom right, all of my shots are heat damage. And that's the passive. That's very important for you to know. Now I'm going to spawn level 40, regular star chart, or you can bring dudes. This is the regular non-Steel Path build for new players. And as you can see, the new players are going to annihilate everything in regular star chart. Nothing here is going to survive. It's quite good. Now for the second setup, the Deadhead setup. There it is. Now I'm going to spawn level 205, Steel Path, or regular dudes. There they are. Get the perfect reload, shoot. There we go. And this thing, once you get some stacks, Deadhead stack, Galvanized App, Chamber, Scope, it's going to melt everything here. Yep. It's nasty. Now for the final setup, the Frostbite one. The one I like the most. This one doesn't even need buffs. It's quite powerful. So the heat from the passive doesn't combine with the cold. So you're going to proc both cold and heat, which is quite powerful. Let me get some stacks first. There they are. Now I'm going to just melt everything. Yep. Now imagine with viral. It's powerful. And there you go. Those are the builds. Now it's time for me to show you one of these builds against the Steel Path units, and I'm going to use the Frostbite setup, so let's start. Alright, we are in. I'm up against the Corrupted enemies at the Void, Steel Path of course, it's survival, the map is Skull mod. I'm going to show you this build here. This is the Frostbite setup, no buffs. I will use Viral at least, Nourish. And as you can see, this weapon is annihilating everything. Boom, boom, boom. Reload. Oof. Oof. I really like the passive. It doesn't combine with any elements, so you can do like a Frostbite setup, just like I did. You can do like a blast and heat. But I will not recommend. The reason why, the weapon doesn't have really high base damage, and blast kind of likes high base damage, and the stash chance isn't really that impressive as well. So forget about it. Oof. It's so nice. I really like the sound design on this weapon. The way it looks sick. And the whole reload, perfect reload, looks awesome as well. Nothing here is going to survive. If something survives a couple of shots, they're definitely going to be frozen. And when you freeze enemies, more critical damage. You can easily stack Frostbite with this weapon. It shoots really fast, a bunch of projectiles. Ooh-wee. This guy is nearly frozen up. Even if he isn't, he's dead. Perfect reload. There it is. Now Nourish. Let's see with Viral. Ah, yep. Of course. Oh my goodness. Riven Sliver. Some mod. The weapon isn't like a meta weapon. It isn't like mind-blowing. It's single target DPSer, but at least it has a cool passive, you know? It isn't going to replace your Burst and Priming Karnan, your Torrid, you know? Okay, the Acolyte is here. Let's see. Where's the Acolyte boy? Oh, there he is. Oh, it's chunking. Okay. Okay. That did some good damage. Even without armor strip, it did some pretty solid damage against that guy. Reload this thing again. He came really soonish. The Acolyte. Maybe Vor is also going to come here. Vor? Nah, I'm not going to wait for War. I think that's it. I think you guys seen the weapon enough. Time for me to extract. And be right back. And that's it. That's the Reconifex. It's cool. I think the weapon is overall solid. It's absolutely usable. If you like the weapon, go for it. It's good. Those are the builds. That's the weapon. I hope you enjoyed the builds. Thank you yet again everybody for watching. Leave a like, sub, and of course, see you all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.